God, 12 and a half hours of my life gone. Is a secret. It's more like 40.
Hi, I'm Combat Lobster. What?
Oh yeah, hi, I'm Grandma Party. I just had a moment of self-realization.
Oy. I was waiting for your cue.
I just looked at it and I had to fuck you, Pug Guy, and I had to think about it for a second.
Well, you have half the playtime I do. I had 30 hours when I finished.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. This isn't a blind run of Yiik, so I've actually got almost 3 times that playtime. Because I'll play it through once and find the most efficient route, and then I'll record so I'm not wandering around doing nothing in these videos. And then I'll do it again.
Oh, yeah. You cut out all the fluff that nobody needs to see.
Yep. What we're going to do this episode is finish our training montage and get as strong as possible, and then do a bunch of stupid little skits.
Yay!
Yeah. Also,
You're gonna set it to an 80s montage track that you totally dropped $35 to license, like I totally didn't do.
listen, I think that's what you would have done way better than me. I found a missing child. I would have loved to do a montage track, but I would have done it in real life. Like, I would have found someone to dress up like him and throw records at things and look sad while masturbating.
You can't show that on the internet. What the hell?
It would be implied masturbating. Like, it'd be like that masturbating bear for Conan doing God knows what that bear does.
You know, the worst part is a masturbating Alex is actually in this game.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you don't get to see him jack it, but it's kind of implied that he's wanking it 24/7.
Oh, I don't like this at all. Why is the first day of Hanukkah on here if no one's gonna celebrate?
Yeah, I don't think anybody is canonically Jewish. I say canonically as though this thing has any canon to work with.
They just decided to make, Claudio and Chandra sua sponte Jewish for no reason.
They're half Jewish on their dad's side.
Yeah, they love Hanukkah. It's great. He's a cop.
Yep, they one year they help celebrate Hanukkah, then the year after that they celebrate Kwanzaa.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a flip-flop kind of deal.
My favorite stupid Hanukkah gag was the dinosaurs from Pee-wee's Playhouse. They celebrated Hanukkah. Because all the dinosaurs live BC.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen the Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas special?
No. I think I've only seen about maybe an hour's worth of Pee-wee's footage, because I never actually sat through an entire episode.
Okay, so the Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas special is perhaps the only Christmas special worth watching every year. Because of just who's on it.
Oh.
It's every major, star from 1991, and it's phenomenal. They have Cher. They have Oprah. They have Lawrence Fishburne. They have Whoopi Goldberg. They have Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello. They have Grace Jones.
All right, you're losing me.
Grace Jones was Lady Gaga before Lady Gaga was.
Oh.
She is fantastic.
Real quick, there's something weird about this woman's model, because it looks like she has a really weird pot belly kind of thing going on. It might just be because I'm watching at 240p, but yeah.
Oh yeah, she's an egg with legs. Oh, there is something weird going on here. Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, jeez.
This is how we get Michael's ultimate weapon. Like it even matters anymore.
No. It doesn't. Because you're not going to use him. At this point, he is probably one of the worst characters you could put in your in-game party.
No, he's one of the best. You know why?
Why?
His attack animation is one of the shortest.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. If I could, I'd have my heroes be Rory, Claudio, Alex, and Michael or Vela, just because I can skip through all their shit really quick. That's the only reason. I wanted to show what subquests we had left.
Time to shit posts on the internet.
We have a trading subquest. Getting a man a Geiger counter.
Oh yeah, I've heard about all this. I didn't do any of it.
And the fucking Pog guy. That's it. 100% Yiik run.
You changed your mind on those Pogs?
How dare you spoil what's going to happen in this episode?
You just said the Pogs. There's only one thing you can do with the stupid Pogs and give it to that asshole and get the experience and the money. But the money's useless.
You have never owned a Pog in your life, have you?
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with Pogs. You can look at them. You can play Pogs.
Cool.
You can feed one to your dog.
You can shove them up your ass.
No, they're way too flimsy to shove up your ass.
Oh, well, you have to stack them together.
Oh God!
Like crackers.
You're just shoving Pogs into a condom. Like, I got fucked by this subquest for real. By the way,
yeah.
They don't tell you how to actually do this. They don't tell you to go here.
Yeah. I mean, do you honestly would trust Axe Studios to guide you on how to do anything in their game? You have to find out through external sources?
I actually used their walkthrough in the Essentia Mine Dungeon because I just went, oh, fuck this.
I had to crack it open once during the Essentia Mine Dungeon. That was mostly because of the teleporting puzzle that you have to walk through walls and junk. Because I couldn't figure out what the hell you were supposed to do at that point.
Oh, no. I had to do it for the breathy masks, and I just eventually just went, you know what? Fuck this. I'll just brute force it, and that's why it took so long compared to everything else.
Hmm.
What are you working on now?
Now? I'm trying to get some more episodes of Iconoclast going.
Yeah, I need to see that updated.
It's slow moving. I'm figuring that I should probably do some sort of do a bunch of episodes at once, and then what the hell? Who's this? Who are you?
This is the mysterious collector who wants a Geiger counter.
That's just another Alex in a robe.
It might be an Alex in a robe with a Sammy tape that we can't do anything with, and the quest just kind of peters out.
Oh, that's something you could do in New Game Plus.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I thought it was broken.
Oh, it's broken? What?
Yeah, it's broken.
Thanks a lot, Andrew. God.
Andrew doesn't care. Andrew's just a drunk now. He's real.
Because I read that was on the forums. That's what you needed the thing for that little chest in her room.
Hypothetically, but I don't think it opens.
I don't doubt it. Much like the stupid teleporter room just before her room does not work for shit.
It might work. They've got a new patch now.
That's true.
So, let me tell you about this third ending. In that, he's been saying it's been available from the start.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Well, the fun part was, he didn't even put it in. Like, he didn't even tell you people how to get it until the latest patch, like 3 days ago. And he goes, okay, here's how you do it. At least the first part.
You give me $5 and I drop my pants. And then you suck on my dick.
I mean, I've heard worse offers.
Yeah.
But why I gotta pay you to suck your dick?
Well, you want that third ending, right?
I don't want to pay you to suck. That's not how this works. I've been on Craigslist.
Well, anyways, there's no way that shit was in there because I've already looked through all the fucking files. And there's no Dick Masterson model.
Well, here is what he finally said in terms of getting the third ending.
All right.
There is an unmarked exclamation point in the northeast corner of Southtown that in each time you enter Southtown has a 1 in 10% chance, or excuse me, 1/10 chance of spawning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna make you watch me run in and out of Southtown looking for these aviators. I was really fighting with myself to figure out should I edit this or not.
Man.
I was gonna say, you want to drop me down some sick beats until we find it? Catherine is looking at me with such a face right now, going, "What the fuck did I marry?"
You married the whitest man in California.
How dare you? I live in Texas. It's like California, but worse. By the way, this is we find it. We've got it.
Yeah!
Yeah, guess
you
where
made
he's
Nikki
hiding.
This shit, motherfucker!
He's hiding in the middle of the fucking street.
What are you doing in the middle of crosswalk, you Waldo-looking motherfucker?
Like, you see this man on the street, you go, I don't want to go anywhere near this person. It's like Gallagher and Andrew WK had a baby.
Yeah, that's the first thought that I had when I first saw his portrait.
What, Gallagher?
Yeah. Because that's the first, that's like the only person I could think of with that hairdo and mustache.
Ugh. You think it kisses or tickles when he kisses you?
No. I think it jabs.
Yeah, it's one of those pointy motherfuckers. It's just offensive all around. Hi, Barksy.
Yay!
He's the only part of this game I enjoy anymore. Barksy's my one ray of sunshine. And the friends we make along the way.
What friends? We have acquaintances that are forced to interact with us because they are tied to us by fate.
Oh no, I meant you.
Oh.
And the other people that do LPs.
Just apply what I just said to me.
You're great.
Yeah.
But I've decided to grow up and be an adult and sever my connection with childish things. Even though they spark joy in me, I've decided to give them up so that people can know we've done a 100% Yiik run.
So you're going to throw away your video games?
Never. They don't spark joy at all. Actually, Jimmy sparks joy. Have you seen Jimmy at all?
I've not.
Is it weird for you two being the same soul or whatever?
I don't think it feels real when you say it like that.
I imagine that if Bella were to suddenly become me, she would feel very weird. I am constantly experiencing the emotions of all of my parallel lives. I am often sad, happy, excited, and aroused at the same time.
Aroused?
I experience every human state.
Okay, moving on.
No, I want to hear more about this. Is this why you sometimes get a look of bliss on your face and stare off into the distance?
That's when somewhere in a parallel life she's kicking your ass for asking such stupid questions, Alex.
Easy there.
I wonder what I'm like in my parallel lives. I have to say, this parallel life stuff blows. Compared to the concept of past lives, this isn't very exciting. If we had past and future lives, we would get to be something different in the future. Now I just get to be me and not realize I'm so many other things at the same time.
Perhaps you too should get an android shell for your physical form.
Yeah! I could be like you. Except I'd have more of a personality.
Perhaps my problem is that I have too much personality, as I am always dealing with a variety of stupid people at once. For example, I am currently a 12-year-old Scottish boy who just asked out a girl on his first date.
What? Girl, that's crazy!
I've only ever been Scottish one other time. It was not fun.
Any way to tell what I'm like in a parallel life?
Only if you ventured far enough into your mind dungeon. But then you'd end up like Michael, so I wouldn't recommend it.
I wonder if I'm a super kick-ass man with bulging biceps.
Is that desirable?
I don't know. Is it not? I like to pretend you're a really feminine and timid girl in one of your parallel lives, Alex.
I think we're going to get along, Chandra.
Okay, so I've got some questions for you, Miss the Essentia 2000. Do I need to use the, or can I just call you Essentia 2000? Or just 2000? Or what about E?
Is that your question?
Oh, no, sorry. So, what happens when people die? Does death bring you into the soul space, or is that something different?
You are asking a very complex question of me. The only thing I can say is that I do not have a definitive answer for you. I have spent many hours exploring the soul space. There, I have encountered many people. Some of them are parallel versions of myself. However, never have I met a version of myself that has died. When someone dies, I lose contact with them. I can no longer sense them. And yet, there have been times where I can still sense the presence of my other self. I have come to observe that the ultimate death, to cease to exist entirely, only happens to those with worldly bonds. Death never truly comes to those who look out to the future.
So, what I'm getting from this is, you believe that if you die caring only about the world, you die forever?
I would say that is a possibility. However, please know that when I say the world, or worldly, I mean people who care for worldly goods, money, cars, physical possessions. I believe that companionship between souls is the only thing worth caring about. In this reality, it seems as if people only care about themselves and what they own. In many of my parallel lives, I have encountered individuals like this, but never as many destined for the ultimate death.
My sister cared about me, about my mom, my dad, and a lot of people. She gave away her things before she died. I think she wasn't a worldly person.
Rory, I am sure your sister was as fine a soul as you. I am eternally sorrowful that she ended her own life. Life is a rare thing. Many lives in all universes never take physical form, and to throw that gift away is a tragic thing.
I think I want to help people who feel that way. That I want to try and save people who want their lives to end. When this whole thing is over and we've saved everyone, I'm going to help everyone realize how precious this is. Yeah, I know it sounded lame, but I believe it.
Alex could learn quite a bit from you.
What? Lay off!
Okay, I have a very serious question, and I'm really hoping you can answer it seriously.
I will do my best.
Does Mahou Shoujo Haru know she might exist in other realities? Am I crazy in thinking that this anime transcends time and space?
Yes.
Damn. I was really hoping it actually was as important to everyone as it is to me.
No, I mean, yes, it does exist in other realities. In one reality, the three sisters are brothers. In another, they are 3 sea lions. And of course, in one, they are all cats who are dating.
Dating cats? But they're still sisters, right?
Yes.
That sounds so freaking awesome! This brings a whole new dimension! I almost want to astral project myself into the soul space right now and check out these various iterations of Mahou Shoujo Haru no Shimai!
Please tell me you're joking. There is no way that this is a thing.
I'm afraid it is.
Between the end of that strange winter and the approach of New Year, my life went on without change. Day would dawn and I would repeat my alternation of spending time with my friends and honing my powers in the mind dungeon. It rained a lot last month. December's uncharacteristically warm, sweaty days only added to the anxiety I was feeling about New Year's Eve. Aside from the weather, there was hardly anything to distinguish one day from the next. Each day we trained, we hung out, we read the newspapers, we read about deaths, shootings, kidnappings, bombings. I worked at concentrating my attention on the real and useful. Even with all my friends with me, every now and then I would feel a violent stab of loneliness. The very water I drank, the very air I breathed, would feel like long, sharp needles. I could hear the roots of loneliness creeping through me when the world was hushed at 4 o'clock in the morning. Christmas was coming. And then, in a few days, the world might end. Could I really be the end? I was starting to love the world so much. All of my friends, my mom, even my sister. Everyone seemed so much more special when I realized how easily they could be lost. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh, okay, cool. As long as you're okay.
Bella is lying.
What? She just said she was okay. Man, I wish I could get in her mind like you can.
You do not need a pan-dimensional mental link with Bella to see that she is lying.
That's how it feels sometimes.
I just wanted to tell you that you've come to mean a lot to me, Alex. You, Michael, Chandra, everyone. I'm so happy I left my reality for this one. Even if this one ends, that year I had with you and everyone else was totally worth it.
I couldn't imagine my life without this reality. Without this, Alex. You are so very important.
When you say things like that, it makes me want to kiss you. But I don't know which one of you to kiss.
You want to kiss me?
What a strange situation this is.
Ow! Oh, wow.
I am sorry. I do not believe I am wired for such activity. Maybe if there was less saliva to conduct electricity. Alex, there is something I'd like to ask you, and it's going to be a bit tough for you to hear.
What's up?
When the end comes, and there is nothing left to do but die, will you leave your body behind and join me in the soul space?
You really don't think we can win, do you?
I am afraid I don't know either way. I believe we may have a chance. All things are always 50-50. It will either happen or not happen.
What's it like to enter the soul space? Does it hurt?
You are reduced to pure spirit. Your flesh dissolves. Your form dissipates. You will float in space, liberated from corporeal form. You exist with the freedom to travel wherever you please. You are adrift in the void. It is magical, and it does not hurt.
So how do I do it?
You must realize how unimportant you are. You must surrender yourself to the soul space, and forfeit your right to a physical form. Agree to give up your lot in physical space, and accept that you do not need it. Admit to yourself that your physical form is nothing more than a crutch.
I don't know if I could do that. I have only ever known a physical form. I can't imagine not living like this. Eating, drinking, reading, playing games. That's what life is to me. I understand that there's more. I really do, but I can't let go of what I've been trained to know.
Maybe this is why you've never felt the existence of the soul space. You have never lost anything. Don't worry. When the reality around you is obliterated, you will understand loss.
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
So, I have a serious question. It's pretty deep, and I'm a little afraid of the answer.
What's up?
I find it unlikely that she expects you to answer, Alex. Obviously, this question is aimed at either the Essentia 2000 or myself.
So, if each reality is drastically different from each other, what does it mean if two realities share a common concept? Does this make this concept more real?
First, I should note that there are similarities between each reality, and then there are not. Some realities are strikingly close to one another. For me to answer the question, I will need you to give me a specific example, perhaps something more complex than, if the sun is blue in two realities, does that make it actually blue over the suns that are yellow or chicken?
Okay, fine. Does the concept of God exist in all realities?
No. God does exist in some realities. In others, he does not.
So, are you saying in some realities God is a present force that you can get direct feedback from?
How nicely worded. And yes, that is correct.
So then, if God made all the realities and yet doesn't exist in some, does this make God less important? Less omnipotent? If there is a God in one reality and not in another, why would God make a reality that doesn't have him in it? That seems pretty bogus to me. Almost like the people who get God in their reality are lucky, or less lucky depending on how you look at it.
She's lying.
Who is?
The Essentia 2000 is lying. She doesn't know if there is a God in another reality. I've seen many realities, and some do not have the word God, or have a concept of spirituality. But there is no reality that directly has a God or does not. She can't know the answer to this question. She is lying.
Now I don't know what to believe.
There might be a God. There might not be. Don't let a piece of electronic junk, no offense, tell you what to do.
Okay, if she's leaving, I'm gonna get out of here. Way too many dudes.
Alex, listen to me. Something is seriously wrong here. Can you feel it? It's in the air. The air is different. The light is different. Everything this reality knows to be true feels wrong. It's as if everything is in flux. Can you feel it? Alex?
Look, man, I'm getting tired. Let's sleep on that.
What did you unlock?
The flaming hula hoop. Chandra's ultimate weapon that we're never going to use because her combat takes like 30 seconds.
You shouldn't be using her attacks, period. They're not good.
No, they're really not, but I don't need anything but LP toss. I'm going to save you from the mine dungeon.
You're going to save me from Christmas, motherfucker!
You don't make it to Christmas.
Damn it!
I'm so sorry.
Merry Christmas, guys!
Thank you for joining me, Combat Lobster. You did it.
Ah, jeez.
You made it.
Yeah!